career fair happens almost every semester, sometimes twice in the semester, and a lot of companies do come for career fair, and usually all the local companies definitely come for the career fair. It's always good to network during career fair. You can have your resume submitted to the company so that they have it in the database. But yeah, it's not something to rely on. What you have to rely on is online portals and your networking, the way you network to people, contact seniors, and possibly they may refer you, and so on and so forth. So these are the pretty important things which you have to keep in mind. Career Services Department at UTD is very strong. They definitely conduct various workshops, so it's always good to have their advice on how to build your LinkedIn profile and how to look for jobs. Let's say if someone is into data science, they may get an internship as a data scientist or an analyst, and so on and so forth. So it just depends on the role you apply. For internships, you definitely get a salary of range of around $20 to $30 per hour, and if you go for big companies like Apple, you get around $45. Internships do convert to full-time jobs, but not always. So sometimes the company doesn't have the budget, and sometimes they don't like you as a candidate. It is not for sure that if you have an internship, you will get a full-time job in that same company. First interview is always the HR interview. The coming forward interviews are with your manager, who will go into technicalities, who will ask you to code. You will have some coding assessments as well. And then you go on to on-site interview, where you go to the company and they give you a whiteboard, they ask you questions. So the entire process is quite vigorous. 95% of students do get the full-time jobs. In Dallas, people get around 60 to 80k. So it just depends on the area where you're going and the field in which you are in.